About to go jump rope. About to go jump rope. Y'all better be tuned in, man. For real, y'all better be tuned in, man.
They might be dealing with some adultery in their relationship. Holy shit, he's out.
Cause
y'all know this about venting?
Well, I'm about to take it.
This about venting, especially when his brother's about to tell us.
Y'all don't even know.
You may not have known this, but venting is evil. Listen, venting is evil. What? It's always been evil. For real? You're probably thinking that, well, what about me going to a therapist? Yes, I'm going to be the first in human history to say that it's evil. Wow, Martin. Why? So, when I am communicating right now I'm communicating to you. I'm speaking, like we're having a conversation. If I am opening up and saying all the stuff that hurt me, why I got cursed out, why people stole and lied on me, why I can't ever get ahead, oh, I hate my life, all this crazy stuff, if I was to say that to you, at the end of it, I'll feel better. Thanks a lot for listening. And I just walk off. No. Afterwards, you will feel tight. Your chest will be hurting. You'll be stressed out. Why? Because I just transferred my demons into you. Whoa! Now, why is venting evil? Because most often, 99% of the time, when you're venting to somebody else, you don't care if they can even handle it. You just don't want to feel bad. They might be dealing with depression. They might be dealing with a repossession. They might be dealing with being rejected from their parents. They might be dealing with some adultery in their relationship. They might be going through some real stuff. You don't care about that. You just want to feel good. It's all about feeling. Venting is evil. The Bible says idle lips are the devil's mouthpiece. What? Venting needs to be studied. Okay? A complaint only goes up, not down, not even sideways. What do I mean? Only complain, you express, you communicate your dissatisfaction to people that can actually solve the problem. Not just so that you feel good. That's evil. Stop that. Now you know.
So, venting is evil. Okay. Alright. I guess I gotta kind of go with Buddy's saying. Right? Like, am I gonna say, no, you don't know what you're talking about? Say, he might be right. The camera.
I sent it to your mom. I said, I noticed anything different.
What she said?
She hasn't answered yet.
Oh, she probably driving. You should go lay down since you have a headache.
I am.
But you haven't been.
I was.
And take a shower.
Don't tell me what to do. Just because you're on camera.
One of the things too, like when you doing all this shit, it gets hectic, bro. It gets hectic, bro. You know what I mean? Like it gets hectic.
A lot of times they're the kids of people who were very, very, very successful. Sure.
I think I'm gonna do the no music, no nothing today.
Family, do y'all know?
Get the mindset, mind state, and body in the same place. You know? topic today is all jump rope, man. All jump rope today. You know, all jump rope today. The reason I'm putting a lot of Kanye as my caption or description for the video is because of this. Most people are getting it all incorrect. They're all getting it wrong. They're not understanding what it means to be in a place where you feel like you have to do something. You're saying all the right things, but because of the brainwashing in the world, people don't see it. People don't see it, so they miss what you're really saying, so they don't really understand it. You know, and that's why I'm posting Kanye, because go back and listen to his old stuff and what he's been talking about and what he's been trying to convey. Go back and try to understand what he put forth and what's come true so far. Like, a lot of people keep on forgetting things he said has happened or has come true or is manifesting around us, and y'all can play as if it's not, right? See, there was something some artist said a while back. It was about interviews, doing interviews and speaking, right? And they were saying, I just put everything in my music, right? And there's this thing about not lying in your music and being forthcoming in your music. I remember one time Nas said something about his baby mom in an interview, and then in a song, he said something totally opposite. So, which one am I supposed to believe? The interview or the song? Right? I think we put too much credence in the wrong parts of life, and we're not really getting the full picture, the full understanding of what we're seeing. You know? And ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. You know? But most of us are not recognizing our own brainwashing, you know? And because we're not able to recognize it or perceive our brainwashing, we think everything is normal. None of this shit is fucking normal. None of it. None of it. Not a damn part of it. You know what? I'm putting anonymous. Bomb. like, we all, like, for some reason, we all don't really think about what's the purpose of us working for real. Why do we go get a job for real? We don't think about that. But God forbid somebody tell you, you're gonna be mad at them for telling you. And one of the things I do like right now is the Hebrew Israelites being brought up on Joe Budden. Now, am I 100% with what the Israelites do with demonizing and pushing this kind of propaganda towards another particular group of people? No. But do I agree that they have to call other nations out on their BS? Yes. Yes. Why? America does it to Iran. America does it to China. Even though they put all of our manufacturing over there, what America does, or the United States does, is nothing compared to what China does. I mean, what the Israelites do, right? They stand on the street corner and they parade people. But they're bad, but hurting a whole civilization of people and threatening a whole civilization of people, that's not bad. But sending things that hurt a group of people, that's not bad. But what Kanye West is saying, what Kyrie Irving is saying, what these people are doing, that's bad. Okay. Okay. Right? Okay. Sure. Let's buy that. Right? What Kanye West is doing is bad. What Kyrie Irving is doing, the Israelites, they're evil. They're getting it wrong. But you could just go around and hurt everybody on the planet because you feel like you're in danger. So does that mean that certain people won't make it into heaven? No, because heaven has become a candy or a fairy tale for people to hope for and wish for, right? That's all it is. That's all it is at the end of the day. It's not real, right? When you start to get into the societies and the mystical arts, and you start to learn about the chakra system, you start learning about the nervous system. You start learning about mindset and emotions and how it fuels or energizes the body from despair to enlightenment. You learn there's 2 tiers, from here down, from here up, right? Right? But that's not what people want to talk about, because people get into these, they forget that or don't know they're propagandized or under mind control. Why do you think they keep talking about MK Ultra? Why do you think they keep talking about that? like, let's be real. Like, why do they keep having hearings about it in the United States government? It's weird. It's weird, for sure. It's weird stuff. Here's the other problem. Here's the other problem. It's the silos, right? Everybody being in their specific camps, right? Of silo, where you know they're out there, but you don't want to converse with them. You don't want to talk with them. You don't want to find common ground with them. You don't want to humanize them, right? That's literally what they did or doing with MK Ultra and all that shit, right? Because they know you're not gonna take the initiative to go learn this stuff yourself, because you're too busy working for someone else. Someone else's agenda, someone else's pocket, someone else's life. She sucks that back out. That is so crazy. Wow. Whatever. Yeah, but yeah, like at what point do we recognize it and say enough is enough? Right? Saying, okay, we do this specific thing for these things. In order for me to get these things, I do this thing to get these things. What if I maintain and do these things on my own without this? Never crosses people's mind. I don't know why. Maybe it does. Right? Kanye said, slavery is a choice. What does that even mean? Like, you take it as, oh, he's talking about the past versus talking about right now. Right? Talking about the current apparatus that has captured all of our lives. Right? He couldn't have been meaning that. He could have just been meaning our ancestors. He couldn't have been digging at you. He had to be digging at someone else. Because I remember growing up, you know, most gangster people, the hardest people, they say, couldn't be me. Because if I was in those days, I would go crazy. But soon as you see the op, you hightailing it, you running, you ain't standing on it. Right? Then you let them encage you. Like a zoo. Like a shih tzu. Right? But you was the realest dude on the block though. One of the most gangster. The most certified. Making the big bread. The big bucks. But then you get to your 50s, 60s, and you docile. Right? You docile. You don't want no problems. Right? That's why I put Kanye out there. Because he may not do it how you want him to do it, or how you see it to be done, right? Like a Mark Lamont Hill, a My Son, a Jay-Z, right? He's taking a more overt approach. Now, they used to do that back in the 60s, the 70s, 80s, the overt approach, right? Black Panthers and so forth and so forth. The Move movement in Philly, right? But today, it's let's integrate. Let's get part of it and change it from the inside. But then you look, you became one of them. You became one of them. And then you come back and you say, I've been fighting the good fight. We still in there. Put me back in. The job's not done. But what have you done? Listen. Started a couple committees. We having good discussions. But nothing's being done. Right? Nothing's being done. Right? But yeah, you in your bed, right? You getting busy. You getting busy out there. The worst part about the whole thing is that we cut off limbs. Right, we take our nerds, say, they're not one of us. We like the basketball players, we like the football players, we like the dealers. But the computer science dude, the engineer, the quantum physicist, even the cop, he's not one of us. He's not one of us. Then we take the other people from other places, other countries. They're not one of us either. See? Some people do that, right? The caste system thing, but that's not who we are. That's not who we've ever been. That's why I post or I put Kanye or Ye as my title, because he may not be the best of us, but he is one of us. And he's doing it unconventionally, but at least he's telling you what he's doing. Right? See, like Jay-Z, he's getting this energy right now, right, of being fake. And here's why. It's because of the emails. Not the fake police reports, not the fake documents, right? It's because of the emails. of people saying clear, straight up, he's with us. If you need something done in this specific demographic, call this dude. And he'll squash it. He'll quench it. So when people see Target and they hear things about Target and Jay-Z, bing, 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 red flags go up. Because we seen this. We heard about this. And now he's doing it again as if we don't know. That's why I'm like, that's why I sit back and I was like, yo, these people, they don't watch TV. They don't watch YouTube. They don't know what's going on. Okay. Now people say, oh, TV's telling life. Okay. Y'all remember 15 years ago when they used to say, oh, it's on the internet, so it gotta be real? Y'all remember that? That time of the internet? And that was a thing? Oh, it's on the internet, so it gotta be real. Meaning, if it's on the internet, it's fake. If it's on the internet, you're a bozo for listening, for believing it. If it's on the internet, you're an airhead because you believe it. You see it. Now, everything on the internet is real. I was watching Professor Pape. I don't really know his title like that. I don't really care. It's something Pape. And he was talking, and he talks about the escalation trap or escalation of war. And he was saying that everything on the internet is weeks ahead of legacy media. Like the boat thing, about the boats, saying the media didn't know for 5 days. But people on the internet knew. So he's like, I go to X or wherever for this information because the legacy media no longer has it. I'm just saying, get with the times, bro. Once again, did it again. That's all I'm saying. Get with the times, right? Just get with it. You get with it, no problem. Just get with it. Get an understanding. That's all I'm saying. And then we have all these people that get on X, on TikTok, do all these lives about God, all this stuff. But for some reason, we're not working together outside of the internet to distance ourselves from the apparatus. What? What? Okay. Okay. That's all you can say. Okay. You got it figured out, right? You just want money off of TikTok. Okay. Okay. You heard what they said to, you heard what that girl said, Hayden Panettiere. You heard what one of the Corey brothers said, or Corey boys said. You seen what Diddy was doing, right? Oh, that's just random people doing stuff. Listen, I posted something that said, it's interesting, everything that we're hearing about Hollywood, hearing all this stuff about Hollywood, right? And then you say, hey, wait. You say to, don't you control that? Don't you control that? And they go, it's the same thing as if somebody says, your country's a shithole. Get it together. It's the same thing. Same exact thing. So, you know what's crazy, right? I do these lives. I don't hear nothing right now. Right? I hear nothing. I go back and watch the videos. And I hear a dog barking in the back. But when I'm out here, I hear nothing. But when I'm watching the video back, I hear a dog barking. Sweet. Sweet. Let's try to do 2 minutes. I'm gonna try to do 2 minutes. Last round. Last round. Fight. Oh, there that dog go down, right? Good start. Good start.
Duration 30 minutes.
One minute 45. You know, I'm messing up doing that shit. All I'm saying is, what's good for the goose is good for the game. None of us are children. None of us are children. None of us have to play by someone else's rules. That's the point. None of us have to play by someone else's rules. And for us to think that someone else's rules is the only rules that we have to play by, we lose every time. Because they see our weakness and they see our failures and they use it against us. Because they know that you're a unshackled elephant that doesn't know that it's free. Even though you claim it, even though that you profess it, you're an unshackled elephant that doesn't know it's free. See, we have a rare opportunity to stand on something that nobody else will. Right? We have a rare opportunity to do that. To stand on something that nobody else will. And that's truth. That's justice. That's love. Right? And we could be the guys that we want to be or once was if we realize we're the elephant or tiger or lion or hyena or dog that's off the leash, roaming. But because we're so domesticated, for the metaphor, we're not willing to create that world that we see fit and would love and cherish. That's the problem. And they know it. They know it.